friends, welcome back to the vlog. I am standing, not sitting, because I'm just going to taste the tea. Me and my son are on our way to the gym. But I wanted to do the tea tasting first because it's Saturday and it's a busy day. Saturdays are busy, right? Even though it's a day off, technically. It's never really a day off for me, and probably for a lot of people. But, you know. Anyway, here's the tea. It is cranberry nut muffin. It smells very good. Okay, so this is a green tea and it just tastes like grass, y'all. I get a little tiny bit of cranberry. It smells good, but maybe I should have let it steep longer. So this one isn't terrible for sure. I like it, but I don't love it, but it's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna finish my tea and then I'm going to drink my pre-workout, which is in my unicorn cup. And then I'll go to the gym and I don't really know if I want to even update you yet about the Giana Darling because I don't really have, so I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait and update you on that when I have finished it. Because at this point I still have like 3 hours of the audiobook to go, and my feelings about it so far are really just, I like it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. And so that's kind of a hard place for me to like formulate my thoughts and talk about it. Those are the hardest books to talk about, I feel like, if you don't have anything that you really love or dislike. But I will say this is giving me very much like almost like 90s romance novel era where we had like a career woman, like Elena's a big lawyer and this big huge guy is the hero, and like I'm not mad at all about that because like that's what I grew up on and I really like those. But and also clearly Giana Darling is a Vampire Diaries fan, which I can vibe with for sure, as I also am. Because, like, the heroine's name is Elena. Every time that she says Dante Salvatore, I think in my mind, do you mean Damon Salvatore? And there's even a little note in the book about Vampire Diaries. So, like, you know, it's good. It's a good time. So, yeah, this is a good read. I'm enjoying it. I want to think about it a little more so I can have some actual thoughts instead of just, I like it, you know? Like, hopefully I'll have more to say than that. So I'll come back and talk to you once I finished it. Hi friends, I'm back. It's the same day. I don't have any more bookish chat, but I did get this package from Jen from the Book Refuge, and so I thought I would open it. It's my Christmas present. Okay, let's see. Card number 1. There's all kinds of cute stickers in here. I love that. Okay, this one says, ooh, look at this. Cute. Very nice Book Refuge sticker. All of these are so adorable. There's a reader girl, there's a shame-free zone, book lover. Books are magical. I like that one a lot. There's a beautiful bookmark. And cute, cute. I love it. This card is adorable. It says, Crystal, this card isn't big enough to show my love, but here's my cute face to bring you joy. I love it. That's adorable. Thank you so much, Jen. I love Christmas cards. I'm always bad at getting them sent out. So sometimes people get New Year's cards. Okay, here is card number 2. Wow, there's a lot of gifties in here. Oh my goodness. This is so adorable. Thank you so much for this card, Jen. This means the world to me. She says, how did my eyes well up? Why did my eyes well up as I started to write this? It must be because I can't think of you without such joy in my heart. Jen is one of the sweetest, best parts of anything that's happened to me since I joined BookTube. Her friendship is amazing. So let's open the gifts. Look at what she got me. I've been wanting to read this so bad. Thank you, Jen. I'm very excited about this. I've never read this author before, but I absolutely love this cover, and I'm super excited about that one. Let's see. We'll do what I think are books first. I love this one so much. I love this cover. I haven't read this Brittany C. Cherry book yet. I haven't read either of these yet, but I've been wanting to read this one for so long, and I love this cover because this this couple, they're together in real life, and they actually go to a gym I used to go to. Like, they're kind of a big deal in the fitness industry in Utah, and I just think that's so cool. So I love that. I'm very excited about those. Thank you so much, Jen. Okay, let's see. This I'm very excited about. She put my favorite fabric on here. Jen made these. She sewed this herself. And isn't it just beautiful? Like, the workmanship on this is stunning. Jen, this is so beautiful. And look at the beauty of the pieces. I love this fabric so much. I've tried to get book sleeves when shops have updated with this fabric, and it always sells out before I can get them. And I am absolutely thrilled to have this. I'm so happy right now. I'm so happy. That's the perfect book sleeve. I finally did like some traveling this fall, and I took some physical books, and I was like, I wish I had more book sleeves, so now I do. So that's exciting. And a beautiful one from my bestie. Oh, look at what she got me, Elsie Silver. Like everybody else, Elsie Silver has become a new favorite of mine, and I can't wait to read this series. Is this the first one? I think this is maybe the first one in her new series, maybe? I don't know. I'm very excited. Or not her new series. I know this isn't her new series. I think this is the first book in her first series. I actually don't know what order they go in, but I don't even really care. Maybe this is the newest one, because this says copyright 2021. I don't know. I haven't looked into it that closely. I'm sure y'all know. I'm just thrilled to have it. Beautiful covers, fantastic author from my little bestie, my best little sis. Okay, let's see what these are. Look at this! She told me that she was sending some things that were only from, like, Fargo. So these are, is this honey? What is this? I guess I should show you. Look. This one is mint. And this is blackberry. I bet this is honey. That's exciting. I bet these would be really good in tea. You know? Thank you, Jen. And then this. Okay, this looks amazing. Salted caramel bath slab. Wow. I've never even heard of this, but look at, can you see the glitter? It's so shiny. Yum. I can't wait to try that in my tub. I can't. Jen, you spoiled me so much. This is seriously the sweetest gift. Huckleberry cordials. This must be another thing specific from, Fargo. Look at that. Huckleberry cordials. I can't wait to try those. That's amazing. Thank you so much, Jen. My heart is like so full. Like, I can't even believe this. This is... I have the best bookish friends. Look at this little baby animal calendar. I love baby animals. They're so cute. And they're bookmarks. That makes it even better. I love that. Okay, last one. Right? She really went above and beyond. This is, oh my goodness, this is the best thing ever. Look. Bridgerton tea. Queen's cake vanilla fruit tea. I'm very excited about that. I can't even believe it. All of these. These are so thoughtful, Jen. Thank you so much. I love everything that you sent, and I am especially excited about these. And, of course, the books. But also, like, this absolutely beautiful. Look at this. This is just so perfect and lovely, and I'm just so excited. Thank you so much, Jen. I love you dearly. I'm so grateful for your friendship, and thanks for watching this little clip. I'll see you guys a little later.
the tree, I put up a star. I wear a sweater, it's down to my knees, and you will kiss the freckles on both of my cheeks, and we will sing our own Christmas song. From your eyes. So when you wait, there'll be snow in the sky. You sing so softly, yeah, only we hear about the love you promised for all of our years, and we will sing our own Christmas song.
Good morning, friends. Hello. It's Sunday morning. Zero makeup. I don't know why I always have to say that. I just do. So here I am. But look at my new sweatshirt. House the Dragon. I love it so much. Okay. So last night we went to see the Nutcracker, which was super fun and beautiful, and it was a really great production. They did a really good job. The little kids were adorable, but they also had some really high level dancers there, which was fun to see. I used to do ballet a million years ago. So today's tea is chocolate chai pure chocolate chai puree. I don't know. Anyway, this smells good. I'm excited about it. But guess what, y'all? I still haven't finished the Giana Darling book. I will say I am pleasantly surprised with it. As far as like something that I associate with Giana Darling, at least that I noticed in the first book of hers that I read and DNF'd, is that she does not deal in subtlety very well. Like, at least in that book, it's either like 60 miles an hour or nothing. And I am a reader who greatly appreciates subtlety and nuance and development. Like, I want to see that. If you just throw something in there that is supposed to be exciting or shocking or whatever, or sexy, I'm just sort of like, I immediately just check out, because why do I care? It's not, I just don't care. So anyway, something I am liking about this is that the characters do seem pretty well layered, and there is a lot of subtlety to them. And I also didn't realize, I feel like I kind of have tuned out to talk about this book, and so I didn't realize that it was sort of like a reverse Grumpy Sunshine where the hero is the sunshine. He's very much an alpha mellow. Like, he's gone on the list as an alpha mellow for sure. But honestly, probably my favorite part is the heroine. You can tell that she's had a lot of, like, has betrayal trauma she's working through. She's got so much baggage, like emotional, mental baggage from things that have happened to her, layered on top of like her health issues and her concerns with that. And I just really, really like her a lot. I think they're a really good pairing. So yeah, this is really pleasantly surprising me so far. I don't know that I'm going to have anything groundbreaking to say about it. Not that I say that and I immediately like cringe because I'm like, do I ever feel like I have anything groundbreaking to say? I mean, sometimes I do, but seems a bit presumptuous to say so. Okay, let's taste this. That's very delightful. I like that a lot. You actually can taste the chocolate and the chai together. That's yummy. That was a winner. Chocolate chai. A winner for sure. I'll cover my eyes. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll check in with you. Okay, so my reading plans for today, since it's Sunday, I have an extra turkey breast that I got when they were around at Thanksgiving, so I'm going to roast that for dinner and do some roast potatoes. I'm just going to chill and relax all day. go to church, I am going to finish the Giana Darling for sure. And then I'm gonna try and make as much progress as possible with Anastasia because I'm still like only 20% through. And it's not that I'm not liking it, because I am. I am so impressed with this. I just adore Sophie's writing. I think she is such an excellent writer, and I really like how she is, again, layering this and giving the characters really a lot of dimension, and she's building this fantasy world really well. So I'm liking it. It's just a big fat book. It's almost 900 pages, which is wonderful. And yeah, so I don't know how much I'll get read in that, but I'll check in with you later for sure with my final thoughts on the Giana Darling, for sure. Hi friends. Okay, let's talk about When Heroes Fall, because I just finished it. Am I getting the title right? I literally, like, my brain like mixes up. I feel like I'm not the only one who does that when they get on camera, because I've definitely noticed other booktubers doing it, and I'm like, oh, I feel you. I do that too. Okay, so let's talk about the whole experience of reading this Giana Darling from start to finish. However, before I do that, I just have to say one thing. I'm gonna talk briefly about her writing style. I do think that Giana Darling has, in this book specifically, I did not see this at all in Dangerous Temptations, like, no. But in this book, I really liked her writing style. I felt like it was easily accessible. I didn't think it was excessively flowery at all. I did, however, find like some of her phrasing felt like she was sort of like reaching to be flowery, and I don't feel like it quite landed, and therefore I feel like it comes across a little bit pretentious sometimes. I didn't find that to be distracting at all. I really liked her writing. I felt like it was very immersive, and I liked that a lot. So, however, I did come across a phrase that made me snort and laugh out loud. And look, any of you who look, like, we can all make mistakes, right? We can all make mistakes. But anybody who is just gonna die on the hill that Giana Darling is just a wordsmith, I have a phrase for you that I'm gonna share from this book so that it can also be imprinted in your brain. Okay, are you ready? Lightly furred sack. I can't even say it. Okay, I'm sorry. I read that and I was like, she did not just say that. And of course it was in a sex scene. So I just had to share that with you because, like, no, absolutely not. Immediately no. Immediately no. Immediately no. There's no reason for that. There's a lot of other ways you could describe it that aren't like. Okay, so anyway, I started this book. I was very pleasantly surprised. I really liked the characters. I love the heroine. I think she's fantastic. I think that she is probably one of the best heroines that I've read from mafia romance, other than Sophie. Like, Sophie Lark's heroines are on another level. I loved how strong she was. I loved how determined she was. I do feel like this book dwells way too much on secondary characters, and I understand that they're in previous books. I know that. However, this is not part of a series. At least on Goodreads, this is marked as a duet. And I just feel like if you're going to have something be a completely different series, you need to cut out all those side characters. You need to get rid of them. They added nothing to this story other than slowing down the pace, because there are all these people that you're supposed to know from other books, and I'm just sort of like, I do not care. I don't care about these people. Okay, so the characters I loved. Obviously, I love Dante. Like, come on. Who is not going to love him? Oh my gosh, he was so great. Yeah, loved him. Fabulous hero, fabulous heroine, great setup. I did feel like they had good chemistry. I really liked that. I do feel like their romance went from lust to love way too fast for my personal taste. It just felt like it did that thing that is so common, which I really hate, which is the magical kitty cat. Once the guy gets it, he's just like immediately in love, and I'm just sort of like, you know. I just would have liked to have seen a bit more sharing and intimacy between them, rather than it just being that. And also like her first sex scene after her surgery, I was kind of hoping we would go into a little more detail, and it just felt like it was glossed over pretty quickly, and then she had the magic kaboom very quickly, and I was hoping for a little bit more realism in there. Like, not like a lightly furred sack realism, but like I was hoping for a bit more realism in there, because she had this surgery, which they don't go into detail, so I'm not entirely sure what it is, but if it's what I know of an endometriosis surgery, like, there's this pretty substantial recovery that can be very painful. And anyway, so I'm not even going to talk about the endo rep because this is not an endometriosis book. That was definitely a plot device for her to have this condition so they could have some really amazing sex, which I find irritating personally, but you know, whatever. So I know I haven't told you my star rating yet, and I will. I'm getting there. I'm rambling. I'll try and pull it together. This is what you get in a vlog. Especially when I'm vlogging every day in Vlogmas, you get a lot of rambling. So initially, I was impressed with the characters. I was impressed with the chemistry. I was impressed with the setup. I really liked her writing. I thought this was great. I thought this could be a 5-star book. I loved it. I liked it. Picasso. Art. Loved it. So, however, she did do that thing with the side characters, and they're like the entire middle part of this book just sort of felt very meandering and aimless, and there was really nothing developing the plot. But there was also not a lot of character work. There was a lot of introspection, especially from the heroine, very little from the hero. And so that just led to me feeling very, very bored. Like, so bored. This is not a long audiobook. This took me 3 days to get through because I just kept stopping it because I'm like, I'm bored to tears. I want more of them together. I want more of their relationship building. And I didn't feel like I was getting that, but I also wasn't getting story or other character development. It was a lot of introspection and side characters, and I just was like, bored. So initially thought this could be a 5-star book. Middle portion made me think it was a 3-star book. All the way up until the very end. The last 2 or 3 chapters were fantastic. They were great. They really, like, she brought so much tension, and like, I mean, look, am I the type of reader or woman who will completely throw their 3-star rating out the door when I hear the protectiveness of Dante when he felt like Elena was in danger? Will I do that? Absolutely I will. Absolutely I will. So I ended up giving it 4 stars because that was top notch. That was top notch protective hero. And he's just such a perfect hero. You know, he's alpha in a good way, not an alpha hole. He's very alpha, take charge, protect. Oh gosh, I just love that type of man so much. But he's also very soft, sweet. Like, he is the cinnamon roll. She's the grumpy. So, I mean, he's the sunshine. He's an alpha mellow to a T. He is a perfect alpha mellow. I need to do a video like that. I need to, for sure. I'm going to film that today because here I have said it, put it out into the world, and yeah, I need to do that. So, I did end up enjoying this at the end enough to pick up the next book, because before those 3 chapters, I was like, I cannot go through another book like this because it was so slow. So this brings up such an interesting point for me, because I feel like this is something that every single romance reader does, specifically romance readers. If the hero, or, you know, heroine, or whatever you're into, if the love interest, I'm going to use hero, if he scratches a certain itch for you that you really want, that book can have like some of the most terrible other things, like writing, character building, pacing, and you will forgive it and you will give it 5 stars because that man is just so good, right? And that's what happened here to an extent. But I could not forgive the unbelievable pacing issue in the middle, which is unfortunate because I feel like this is really a pretty good book. Like, it's a very solid read. I wish there was more happening in the middle. And not even happening, right? When I say happening, that doesn't necessarily mean action, action, action. But that could mean relationship building, intimacy revealed, character development, all of those things. I like those things. I like quiet scenes. I don't need car chases and bombs going off. But I need a little bit more specifically about the characters that I care about. The characters that you introduced me to that I have begun to care about, you know? So, anyways, interesting. Okay. Alright, my friends, I'm going to go ahead and close this vlog. That's the only book you've gotten. My reading pace is much slower this year than it has been in years past, and I need an audiobook break. It's the evening on Sunday, and I want to dive into Anastasia. I still haven't finished that arc, and it comes out in like 2 days, so I'm going to go read that, and I'll see you in my next video. I have a lot of great trope recommendations coming up. And then I'll see you in my next vlog for sure. So thanks for watching. If you made it this far, please leave me a snowflake, even though we didn't get snow in this vlog. And I'll see y'all next time.